Good morning, happy December. We're gonna call this my first attempt at Vlogmas. I love watching Vlogmas. I love watching Vlogtobers. If it wasn't clear by the name, vlogs throughout October or vlogs throughout Christmas time. And I figured I would try doing it as well. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how many I actually get done, because this will be my first time editing vlogs. So we'll also see how long they are, but I'm excited to try it. I'm excited to get started. Today, I need to do kind of a cleaning reset because we just had company here throughout the entire week of Thanksgiving. We were baking and cooking and making all types of drinks. It was very fun, but we definitely need to reset the house, clean up a bit, and then I'm gonna keep decorating for Christmas. So we've already decorated the big tree in the living room for the most part. I need to decorate more of my office though. I have a little tree for that I want to decorate. I have some signs I want to put up. I really like to make my camera background for when I'm on video calls look really festive and look really pretty in a very specific way. So we're gonna work on that today. I do need to do real work for a while. Tonight we have cheer practice, so I'll try to bring along for that as well. But for the most part, that'll be a pretty late night happenings. He thinks when I'm sitting on the ground that it's for him. Just say hi. How do you have to be in the middle of everything? Kai wants to be part of this, so when I was getting ready this morning, I was using the Dyson Airwrap on my hair and it stopped working in the middle of me doing my hair. So I had done like one side and the other side was a little damp. And I have no idea why it'll turn on for maybe 2 seconds, then it'll turn off. I need to troubleshoot it. I don't know why it's doing that, and I'm really nervous that something is very wrong. But after that, I kind of just had to blow dry my hair with a regular blow dryer and try to comb out the curls, and so now it's just kind of weird and stiff and in between, and we're just gonna get what we get today because of that. It's also a very, very cold, rainy, dreary day here today. It might be snowing, at least tonight it might start snowing. I think it was sleeting last night, so we're in the 30s, but I think it might just be a little bit above, too much above freezing to actually snow. So we are getting that gross, like really cold rain right now instead. So we had a very quick walk this morning. The dogs didn't want to be out there any more than I did. So quick walk, and now we're all cozy by the fire and we're gonna get started with our day. piece of artwork here. So we're gonna try to do this with thumbtacks. That leaves a smaller hole. It's easier to remove. I don't have to hammer anything, which is a win for everyone. And you won't be able to see it in the camera. And that's why I have the chair here. It's really in the way. But I'm looking at my camera view for my work setup and seeing where the pictures hang based on that. And I am gonna hang them off of this string, so we'll hang it a bit higher, put the thumbtack in, and then see where it sits that way. So this is what I see. This is the camera view for my work setup. So we're trying to get it low enough that I can be seen on camera still, but then you won't see the thumbtack. And it is really important where my chair is. So we gotta fit them both in that frame. Straight. That's gonna be the biggest thing. It just has to be straight. Since I'm only doing two, I don't have to worry too much about the spacing between two of them. Because there's nothing to balance and there's nothing to make sure that they are equal between all, say, 3 or 4 pictures. 2 gets me out of that. But I do need this to be perfectly straight because I have had people complain to me that your picture is off center. It's very distracting in meetings apparently, so. The bad thing is my camera does fall asleep occasionally. Okay, am I crazy or do these pictures now look different sizes? I feel like if I line the tops up, the bottom is not aligned. This is why I don't hang things by myself. This is not my forte. This is where the dogs sit all day long while I'm working. I have no idea why Kai is choosing to sit like that right now. I guess if you can look out the window. What a strange pup. Okay, so this is the view in the camera right now. I think it looks okay. This is what it looks like in real life. Do we notice anything drastically off? I think it looks okay. You know what? I think it looks good enough for the girly pop that did it. I think it's cute. I think it looks really sweet. It looks very festive. My tree can't be seen on camera. I need to decorate it still, but this is the view from the camera and I think it's cute. This is the shelf that used to be behind me. I started adding a few Christmas things. I haven't put much on it yet, just some of the ones that were hanging out. But this used to be in view at all times, so I actually had all of the books turned around so the bindings weren't being seen because it made me so self-conscious for people to see what books I had on my bookshelf. And they always got really mad about it. Everybody asked me why I did that, but now I don't have to. Now I have all these boxes to go through. Most of that's Christmas stuff, some of that's not Christmas stuff, but we're getting there. The office is getting put together. You just enjoying life. You're just such a cozy pup. Also planning for our Christmas dinner. We love hosting a few of our friends for a very fancy Christmas dinner, and I was just working on the proposal with the people who are going to do our rentals, and this is what it's going to look like. So we're going to have white plates. This is the charger, so it has a gold rim around it, and then the plates have these pretty scalloped edges. We're going to do gold flatware. I love these Melodia, I think it's called, this crystal type of glassware. So this is going to be for the water, and then these are going to be the wine glasses. And then we're going to have this velvet deep green for the tablecloth, and then a deeper red for the napkins, and then a holiday runner. I was kind of going for a fancy-ish Ralph Lauren look, so I got this plaid holiday runner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna love it. We're gonna try it, and if not, I'll just take it off. We actually had to rent chairs because my seating for the dining room has not come in. I ordered it like two and a half weeks ago now. It's supposed to come in just a few days, but apparently it's out of stock. They have no idea when it's coming back. I don't know, and I'm scared of picking ones rushed for the party that I don't like, so we just rented some chairs with a cushion, and then I think these are so I need to get some piece of furniture for this area so we can kind of hide these cords. Yeah, I'm sorry, Callie. Our bed's gonna have to move. Our dog bed is gonna have to move. But I'm thinking maybe a little cabinet, a little TV console. I don't know exactly what size I want it to be, or even what color, what style. This is what I'm looking at right now. I think it's kind of cute. We have other light wood in the room, so we'll see if this works out size-wise. It can't cover all the cords because regardless of how tall it comes up, we're gonna see some. I don't know how I fixed that yet, but is that wide enough? I can't tell. That feels very short, right? I can't visualize things without them being here. So maybe we just order it and try it out. And I would say if I don't like it, we return it, but every piece of furniture I've bought so far has required Jonathan to build it. And if I hadn't built this and then decided I didn't like it, what are the odds he would, or even could, unbuild it, put it back in the box and send it back? I want something there sooner rather than later, so I might just get it and go with it. We just wrapped up work. It's been kind of a long day, and it is now pitch dark outside, which it's the dead of winter, so it gets very dark very early, but it is time to start getting ready for cheer practice. I'm gonna try to grab a snack. I usually try to eat on the drive and kind of during our breaks at practice. It's not really a great time to eat a full meal before going to work out, dance, jump around, you know? So hopefully, I think Jonathan's gonna cook a real full dinner while I'm gone, and I'll come home and eat, which doesn't normally happen until around 11 p.m. It's not ideal, but you know, you make it work on practice days. We only have to do this a few times a week, so you make it work, and today's one of those days. We do have off later this week, so I'll enjoy that as well. But for now, let's get ready for practice and to go see all my best friends. This is the fit for tonight. Except I'm about to go put on 8 layers because it is 30 degrees outside. We'll be inside. We're learning a new dance tonight, but this is the fit for tonight. Let's go to practice. One thing about cheerleaders is we will have our candy. Every practice, every game, everybody always has a slew of candy, and it is my favorite part. My obsession right now is Nerds Clusters. I have probably 4 packs of them at any given time in all different types of flavors. And so today is the rainbow flavor. So this is what's sustaining me through the drive right now. I'm home from practice. It was such a fun practice. We're learning our Christmas routine right now, and it's just the most joyous routine ever. It was such a fun time learning it. I think all of December is going to be like this, and it's just, I'm having the absolute best time. I did cave and ask Jonathan, my husband, to go get me Wendy's, so I'm going to have that for dinner. I was really just having a craving, and he's the sweetest and said he'd run out and get it for me. So when he gets home, I'll eat that. I think I'm gonna jump in the shower real quick, and then we'll probably spend the rest of the night watching Christmas movies. It's just the sweetest time of year. It's the best. But that's a wrap for our first Vlogmas episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.